Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Leading to a draw, it would seem. I could ask the same of you. I had thought that you would choose ally. As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately. I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP. Then you do not trust me. No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this. Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
So you chose Betray too, huh? You just picked Ally out of 9 BP right now.
Why on earth would I have done that? There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP. Are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you? Maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
So it would seem.
All right, well, where do we find them? Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already? White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went. The warehouse on floor B, you said? Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then. I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
You say something?
What color are you?
I'm a green solo. What's with the sigh?
Forget about it.
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pear, too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well. Both of them are yellow pears.
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green. That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. Cyan is a mix of blue and green. So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then. Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
You trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us. And there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Wait, then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
I'm not going with Kay. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma. Would you prefer someone else?
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
All right. Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
Got it.
See you later then.
there is someone here. Technically, at least. The old woman. It seems remarkably clean. Maybe she had something on her wrist. A watch, perhaps. Yes, it was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist. You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry? Then that would mean... Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game. Oh, no, nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet? We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either. That would seem likely. So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well. After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, that would make sense. Yes. Correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words. But in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it. So that they could participate in the nonary game, I imagine. I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place. That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here. But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation. Have you noticed something? Right. Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood. Yes. Have you discovered something? Aha, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe. Understood. Shall we go then? The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door. So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different. That looks like a workbench of some sort. Very well. Oh, nothing. Yes. No, it was empty when I found it. Yes. I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe. No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however. I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe, who did? Yes, there was another unlocked door, wasn't there? This is the room that Dio visited. an excellent question. They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned. Shall we open it? What? Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving? What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe. Perhaps Zero Senior took it off? I have no idea. This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness. Well, how would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased. No, I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised. I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that all right? What do you mean? He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants. Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry. You see, I have not engaged the lock. Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
You're late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all. Yeah, Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything?
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it. I see. Oh, that's good to hear.
Jerk, making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright? Probably. Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else. Two?
No, just the treatment center.
What do you mean, the other one?
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior? So did you and Kay go through the other door? What was in there?
It appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late. Should we go and look for them?
It's never easy with you, is it?
Well, let's get it over with.